Hello guys, welcome back. It's Mark the Table Tennis Player Coach Man. Whatever you want to call me, for a little weekly update of my table tennis down here in the southwest of England, Bath and Bristol in particular. As you can see, I'm showing my age a bit today and the sweat coming off of me, man. It was a tough old session in the room tonight. So tonight was Keynsham Table Tennis Club, the best social club hopefully in the southwest, as I'm sure people will agree. It was a social night tonight. We had the 4 tables out thanks to Keith giving us that 4th table, when was it, last week? It seems like a lifetime ago now. But yeah, had a really good vibe in the room tonight. I think it's about 18 to 20 people in the room, so really, really healthy. Lots of teenagers, a big bunch of kids from Oldfield School. So when I was growing up, it was a girls' school. It's now mixed. It's been mixed for probably about 15, 20 years now. But still feels like Oldfield girls' school, I guess. But yeah, a load of blokes came from there. Really good group of lads. I think 3 of them have actually qualified for their own pegs now. So Wen Jay, Heath and Phil was the other chap. Who all come 3 weeks consecutively pretty much, apart from a little break at Ping Pod. So yeah, they've done really well to keep coming. Brought another guy, Max, tonight for his first time. And also we've had to give Heath his own nickname. So we've got Keith Gammon and Heath in the room. So a couple of times I went, oh, Heath or Keith, and both of them would get up and go. So we've had to call Heath the Joker after Heath Ledger. Rest in peace there in his performance in the Joker. So yeah, that's a bit of banter between us in the room tonight. Obviously we then had another very good chap for taking a bit of banter is attacking John. So he was in the room, the most defensive player in the world, I think, almost, maybe not as much as me. But yeah, no, it was a good vibe in the room tonight. Lots of experienced players, lots of teenagers as well. And Josh Branch, my teammate from Key Centre A, came down as well, beat me in 5 games at the end. We won't mention one of those sets. Quite humiliating for me, but yeah, really good to see Josh down there and get a little bash with him. He's got so good at the moment. And leading straight onto that was our Key Centre A performance on Wednesday last night. Josh led the team. We actually had to call up a player from the B team, and the C team to this squad. So the squad kept changing in about 24 hours with illness, people's holiday unavailability. So Josh ended up leading out the team against Oldfield A, who Oldfield unfortunately have been one of the clubs to struggle in recent years with performances and I guess players and shrinking a little bit unfortunately. But they had Martin Lebutt, who's a formidable opponent. They had Nigel Dagger, who again, very crafty character, and Jim Stevens, who again can give you a good game on the night. So they had those 3 out, but we had Nigel Pedley playing up from the B team. He's the captain there. And a newcomer, Tom Wiles, from our C team, who's just moved to the area recently this summer, came along to our social sessions here, made sure he got straight into the league. And he looks like a hell of a player, to be fair. A little bit rusty when he first came, but I think he's getting into it now. So we managed to win in Bath up to 30 points. We managed to win 20 points to 17. So Oldfield did score high. Fair play to them. They're no slouches in that team. I think that was a good performance from them, in all fairness, getting over half their points. Obviously, we came away with the win, albeit slight, but really positive outcome. Really puts us in a nice position in the league. I think we're around about probably 4th where we finished last year. If we can get a consistent team out each week, then maybe we'll finish higher. But next week's gonna be a bit of a struggle as well. A little preview there for you, Addy Deo and Paul Green, etc., and Andrew Steady. But be a little bit of a weakened team next week on Monday. Again, we're going to experiment with a few players from the lower divisions just because it'd be good for their development. So we've got a lot of teenagers here at Key Centre. So, it's really important to get them up and playing where they can. Not all the time. It's not healthy to, sort of show people, a bit of a hiding potentially each week. But to test themselves fully. Connor Douglas and Andrew Wang are going to test themselves next week. Gave away the complete team there now, guys. But it should be a good experience for them, and it should aid their development. And against a team where again they're a couple of defensive players and one attacking player in that sort of squad that Bear Flat can put out. So maybe they can spring a surprise with. I think it was someone called Oscar, I think, played up recently. So, they could spring a surprise on us as well. So, it should be a good night of table tennis. That's next Monday away. If you're down at St. John's doing a social session before, I don't talk about it too much on this channel anymore, but Dennis Townsend is doing a cracking job down there. Make sure you go check him out. That's really healthy. I played in Bristol last night, so there was a clash. My Bristol team, St. George, was a little bit short as well, so I had to juggle sort of things about with unavailability. So 2 of us from Key Centre play for St George, but young Archie was taken ill recently, so if you feel better soon, Archie. So yeah, we had to do some ducking and diving and swapping and changing, unfortunately, last minute sort of things. So yeah, really unfortunate, really. But yeah, managed to get 2 wins from my 3. Played an experienced team from Civil Service. So again, I like the venue at Civil Service. It's big. You can step back. It's got pro flooring, but the flooring doesn't bounce, so it leads to an odd room, really, with the non-bouncy floor. Tables played well, though. I think it's a little bit harder, I guess, to defend smashes on that table, maybe due to the bounce of the floor, I'm not sure, but that's what I found personally. But yeah, played a very grizzled, I say, experienced team called the Saxons, Civil Service Saxons. They had one guy, I forget his first name, but I think it was Lane, who was a very, very good player, the more attacking of the 3, and then the other 2 both had pimple bats, very experienced older boys, seen that they'd probably played with each other for a number of years, and yeah, they were good players. So we succumbed to a 7-3 loss, but like I said, I got 2 of my 3, so I was pretty pleased personally with how I did, but yeah, maybe a bit of a slog for St George Cross this year. Me and young Archie are going to try and instill a couple of wins if we can under the stewardship of Alan and Martin in the team as well. So yeah, bit of a difficult season maybe for us, but yeah, we'll keep going, keep trying anyway. But yeah, that's it really. Just yeah, super excited this weekend. Whatever you're doing, hope you have a good one. I might be going out with some few table tennis people on the weekend. So Simon Monks turns 60. I think he's just turned 60, but he's celebrating this weekend. So going to hopefully try and get out to that and enjoy that with a few familiar faces from in and around the Bath Leagues. If you check out the rankings in Bristol, maybe you'll see some of the top players there. So yeah, it should be a good old laugh, really. Monks, he's always a hell of a character. I've got to say, actually, in all fairness to Simon Monks, he is an absolute breath of fresh air to the Bath and Bristol leagues. I've got to say that. He calls me on regular occasions, give me a big bit of banter back, but yeah, makes it more into, it's friendly stuff. It makes it more into like a football environment, really. We're trying to build squads and teams and tribes, I guess, and create some good atmospheres. Yeah, he does get in your head a little bit, though, but that's all part of the charm, I think. But yeah, enthusiastic bloke, and can't do too much for you. So Monksy, happy 60th, and yeah, hopefully see you this weekend. Whatever you guys are up to, thanks for following my little journey here, seeing what we're doing, and yeah, I'll get some different bits and bobs out, and yeah, hopefully I will see you again soon. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Comment if you want to see me do anything a little bit different. I know the how-to video is popping off at the minute for how to how to glue the rubbers to your bat. But yeah, I thought it was going to be a bit of a weird, boring video, but it's actually popped right off with, I think, over 5,000 views now. So I appreciate each and every one of you for doing that. And hello to new subscribers there. And yeah, hopefully see you all again very, very soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.